Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Synthetic Dawn in our Cooperate or Die series. So I have had this pointed out to me a couple of times, and I've been kind of slow on the uptake. It has been a while since I've played Stellaris on the channel, or played Stellaris, period. So a couple of things have slipped under my radar while I've been doing all this other maintenance and building up so quickly. There are a few things that I could have done otherwise to make sure things were, that pretty much every cog in this massive and growing empire is well lubricated and functioning well. For instance, Quadratron XO, who is 154 years old, has the paranoid trait. His research speed has actually slowed down. So we're going to recruit a new scientist right now in order to do better with Quadratron XO. Now, the first thing I want to do, actually, is make sure that we have a good matchup of... Yeah, see, he's the only one that could actually be a good matchup right now. We need to get rid of him. So we are probably just... Is there a way to... Yeah, we can dismiss Quadratron XO just to get rid of him entirely, to free up a leader slot. So we're going to do that. Sorry, buddy, but you're done. So we need to also take a look. We've got a number of governors that have similar issues. Now, yeah, they all have arrested development. So before long, that won't be as much of a problem anymore. Once we start down the synchronicity chain, which is the very next one we're going to pick, robot build speed will increase, and then we're going to go for self-preservation protocols, which means that machine leaders are 50% less likely to suffer breakdowns and accidents. I don't know that there's anything else we get from this. I mean, maybe the neuroelectric amplifier would be helpful in some way, but I feel like this, in addition to the influence bonus that we get for finishing it, might help us a little bit with that issue. But it's just a property of playing a machine empire that I'm not used to. So it's been a long time kind of adjusting to that, but I do need to go ahead and recruit a brand new scientist. So let's see, we've got a rocketry scientist. I kind of want to go for, I think probably one of these would be best. Let's go for the youngest one, a Systematon 5B. He is 7. And I think that's all we need to do with him. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't match anything right now, but let's go ahead and recruit him. And you are now going to lead that research. Now, again, that's not matching at the moment, but statecraft is going to pop up in this section a lot, just because this is society research. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. I might also at some point swap these guys, because any voidcraft texts that pop up in physics, it would be better to have Quadratron ZM working on that than have, you know, Tan Bithon working on that. He's still an excellent researcher, but that'll be something to keep an eye on as well. So we just use most of our influence. We're not going to be colonizing for a bit, but let's take another second. Well, we're actually out of resources right now, so let's go up to speed 3. We also need to go ahead and finish the... Oh, good. I don't know where that was. Probably up here somewhere. It's one of our new sector worlds, I believe. Still need to colonize up here as well once we're done exploring. I think I sent a science ship to do some exploring up here. So once you're done there, I need you to come over here and survey too, and then that might be it, I think, as far as everything that needs to be explored. And then, hang on. Let me give these orders again, because for whatever reason, he was coming back to that territory. I couldn't remember why, but we also need a science ship for the enigmatic fortress. And I think what I want to do with that, I kind of want to recruit another scientist, but I can't till I have the influence for it. So what we're going to have to do is pull off one of the science ships. Looks like the one in Torel would be best, because they're close. And we're going to do this research project, and then we'll send him back to Torel. All right, what have we got? Mega Warform has finished, so now we have Mega Warforms that we can build when we're ready to invade with them. Awesome, so now we can research an additional Ascension perk. I'm probably going to go for that right now. Also, additional core sector systems have started popping up. That's great news. Empire leader capacity, also wonderful. Oh, good, this is a statecraft project, so let's go for that. It's going to be 70 months away, but a Systematon 5B can start working on that. And again, we need to finish the enigmatic fortress chain. What else did we just get? Gamma lasers. Very nice. So let's keep working on our... Oh, particle lance. Beautiful. I think we need to go ahead and research that so that we can have a certain type of cruiser that or a battleship that we're looking forward to having. Also, somebody pointed out to me that I have not yet upgraded my... Yeah, they upgraded on their own. But yeah, so the torpedo cruisers have upgraded automatically. But also, now that we have gamma lasers, let's make sure those all installed properly on our various ships. Yeah, see? We're going to need a little bit of extra love here. So I can reduce the shields on these guys to provide extra power. I don't like that, but I'd rather them have that extra firepower. Alright, gamma lasers are already installed. Yeah, that's the one we just did. Same here. So this is going to reduce power slightly, which means giving up a little bit of shields. Unless there's... I don't think there's a better reactor than the 0 point in the game. It's possible we could get something from the enigmatic fortress, maybe? That would be nice. These X-ray lasers also need to go. Same process. Another thing we could do is we could just put armor in. These are destroyers, so that would make them slightly more survivable. Well, no. Hang on, I'm thinking. Maybe that would be the better thing to do, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Rather than... Hang on, let's go back. Okay, it's not that one that needs it. Okay, can't pull it off there, unfortunately. What about the Silver Lancer? That's already done. And you already have some armor, interestingly enough. Okay, so we'll stick with that. And then with the cruiser, yeah, we've actually got, some very unupgraded ships here. Let's go ahead and put some gamma lasers in there, which then means... Tell you what, we've got this large armor here. So why don't we go ahead and take away one of the medium armors and replace it with a medium 0 point reactor. For the Iron Vanguard. Should be good. Iron Overseer looks good. Yeah, everything's fully upgraded there. Iron Ranger also looks good. And then the Galvanic Gunner, automatically upgraded to the latest. What about the Galvanic Ward? Also to the latest. Okay, so that's done. We're also rebuilding our fleet, so you can see a lot of ships coming in to get that taken care of. Where is our science ship? Alright, so this one's coming in. We're going to send them back to... which planet? They're in Torel. So we're about to finish the enigmatic fortress chain. There he is.
A new nest is born.
Alright, so the colony Carenza has been established. That is good news. So let's take a second in Carenza, because this is... we want these population in place as soon as we can get them. Let's clear all of these... oh, nice. It's a Betharian world. I didn't even notice that. Let's go ahead and build pops. And we'll have to check through other sectors in just a moment to make sure we continue to do that. In terms of making those improvements. So let's get the enigmatic fortress chain done. Okay. That's happening now. And there's a specific choice that we have to make. We're doing the home system research. I did look it up based on some of the previous research that I did for the enigmatic fortress during the Roma Galactica series. The good old days. We've established the colony Habitat Pix in the Sawa system. Habitat Pix? Really? Why is it called Habitat? That's an interesting name. So I guess it's strange that they're being called Habitat. I mean, these are colonies that are happening by the AI, so it's nice to see the AI colonizing planets. Totally needed. Let's see, Durasteel armor, oh good. We're going to need to upgrade our ships again. Advanced afterburners, probably the next thing to go for. Let's go ahead and do that. Also, armor should have just upgraded across the entire fleet. Let's double check to make sure that it did. Yep, level 4. Because it doesn't have any power requirements, so that upgrade is easy. Perfect. Alright, so let's have you guys upgrade too. Upgrade, as I randomly become Australian. Alright. Scouring the local star for clues to how the fortress was built, we discovered a surprising secret. A fine mist of nanotechnological cameras have been found in close proximity to the star, acting as the eyes of the fortress and explaining the efficiency of its defenses. Accessing these with data from the fortress, we can view the history of the system all the way back to its construction. However, we are running out of time. Which part of the construction process should we review for answers? The middle. The middle section of the footage, although not showing the construction of the core itself, reveals the shipping of materials to the fortress, which scientists conclude must have been used for the core. This must have been the critical time at which the structure needed power for construction to continue. With knowledge of these materials, the team inside the fortress has managed to stop it from repowering. We can now reap the fruits of our success. So we get a massive amount of engineering, physics, and society research instantly for completing this, which is going to be great for everything we're working on, especially this Ascension perk. It will not finish any of the projects we're working on because we're just not that close, but it'll take a huge chunk out of all three. Not a particularly huge chunk out of Ascension Theory, but anyway. And then, of course, we get a certain chance of a particular tech. Well deserved. So let's see which one we got. And do we have to finish researching one? I think we might. Yep, we have to finish researching enigmatic deflectors. So we will have better shields, which is actually pretty damn good that we got that. So particle lance, yep, let's keep that going. Automatically took that away, or accidentally took that away. And that is it for the Sawa system. So now what we need to do is take this science ship, have them survey, and we're going to send them straight back to Torel, which is here. Meanwhile, let's have a look through our core systems again and make sure all of our upgrades are done. They should be. Be shocked if they weren't. But then we need to go through our colonies. Oh, wait, no. There are a number of upgrades to be done there. Very good. Glad I spotted that. All right, colony time. That's all done. So the Iblaranda system looks like they're finally more or less set up. The only thing I want to double check here now is whether or not their spaceports are fully built. And they are. Alright, so the Akram system is next. Wait, hang on. Okay, thought I saw something. But we're fine. Alright, so all that is still building. We do need to go ahead and build a science lab there. Let's definitely build a... Can't do a Betharian power plant yet, but we can do an uplink node. We can do a science lab. And this will be a basic mine, for sure. And all that's in the process of being cleared. So this probably just needs to be... Actually, this would be a good spot for a mineral silo, because there are potential mineral tiles on all sides of it. Let's put a pop down there. That takes care of it. Once that colony grows, we will be able to put a Betharian power plant in place. Next, clear, 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 and clear. And now, for those of you who have asked me, hey, why are you doing all this manually? It's because I want it to be done as soon as possible. I'm not trusting the AI to be as on top of it as I can be. Because again, we're trying to outrace the malware. That's the point of all of this micromanagement. Spare parts depot. Uplink node. And then here we could put power plant. Power plant. Science lab, why not? And then here, power plant's fine, but that, we're probably going to put a mineral processing plant on one of these tiles eventually. I'll put mines on them for now, but eventually we'll need to replace them. And we do need to still check some of our other worlds to see... Alright, that's still being colonized. Check some of our other worlds to see whether we've fully put all of the kind of boost buildings in place, like the energy nexus and the mining mineral processing plants and stuff like that. Definitely need to upgrade you. Upgrade you. Oh, yeah. I really wish they would add an upgrade all button, particularly for machine empires. I bet they will in the next update. Holy crap. We're going to run out of resources doing this for sure. For sure. There is not a question in my mind. Yep, there they go. Physics, all right. But we'll get it back soon enough. Watch our energy income continue to climb. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Also, let me make sure that I still have the research boost. I do. Good. What about the Unity boost? Can we commission an art piece? Nope. We've gotten all we can from them. Particle lances are 10 months away, and we will be designing a new battleship. Absolutely. Hey, look what I've got. All right, so we're going to go for synchronicity. Robot build speed will be increased by 1/3, which is perfect, because we're building so many robot pops on new colonies now, and we'll continue to do so. And now we're going to go for that one next, self-preservation protocols. We just need to build up some influence for a while. What edicts am I running at the moment? I was going to check this a few episodes ago, and then, yeah, we're running Map the Stars, but we're not doing that much surveying anymore, so I'd be better off turning that off. Improved Energy Initiative would be a good replacement. Consumer goods cost. Yeah, that actually improves our research speed in industry and materials as well. But those are for very specific research types, not for entire categories, but for stuff like this. So only when we're looking at a materials or research, or materials or, what was it? Materials or industry. Still good. I mean, we're going to definitely do that. You can see us colonizing a lot more. So we may, after a while, we may in fact be able to dismantle this outpost here. And also there's some new systems we can add to our territory as well. This, which sector is this? I can't recall. I think it's the Akram sector. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and add those. Yeah, we're starting to consume border systems. We're starting to take them from the malware because of how much we're expanding. Which makes me happy in so many ways. All right, let's look over here and see what else we can do. Are there any construction ships doing anything? Not at the moment. I think it's because we were out of resources at the end of the last episode, so I didn't queue these orders up. But now I can. Perfect. And still more to do. And this science ship has arrived in Seagawa. That's perfect. So it's actually surveying there now. And we're going to be able to build there. Oh, nice. So we have an orbital debris project. Let's go ahead and research that. It's going to take 60 days. That's a shame, because that's... Actually, no, it's not taking away from any of our research projects. So we're going to be done with the particle lance in just a second, and I'll design a new ship for us to enjoy. Ah, thought I saw something. Still a few power plants that need to be upgraded down there. God, our energy income is just insane. All right, orbital debris modifier removed. So this is a tomb world. So this I guess we just colonized it. Yeah, this is one of our new colonies in the new sector. Actually, the Nedum sector that we just set up. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and give them some resources, because we have the resources to give. Absolutely. And actually, while the Nedum sector is growing, let's not do that. 2, 3. You know what? Let me just give you a bunch. I can build up more fast enough. That way, that gives me the ability to go into the Nedum sector and click a lot more things that need to be clicked. See, all these robots that are building are now building 33% faster. So, all of the acceleration I've been talking about should start to pay off in spades. It's already started to, but should continue to pay off in spades. And more so in the coming episodes. Right, there go our resources. Need to wait a bit for the rest, but we're not far away.
Our construction is complete.
There we go. All right, and then once those tiles are cleared, we'll have more to build there. What else do we have? Upgrade you, absolutely. So we'll be able to build some new building types there next time I come back to that colony. And I think I can go ahead and build some more pops here. Done. Oh, we got a nuclear bomb on that tomb world. We must disarm it. Go ahead and research it. That's right, I don't have to send anyone to disarm it, but I do have to get it disarmed. It's good to see my sectors finally colonizing stuff. And they're all focused on research, so hopefully that will get better as well. We dodged a bullet. Very good. And we've researched the particle lance. Great news. We can also research the tachyon lance as an immediate follow-up. But first, I want that idiomatic decoder, or deflector, please. 46 months from that, 40 months from Ascension perks, and then we've got 10 months from the advanced afterburners. Let's design us a new battleship. Alright, so spinal mount bow. And then should we have a... I think I want an artillery core. I just want to have this be like one hell of a ship. Like get close to it and it will blow you up with powerful weapons. So artillery and a spinal mount. Particle lance. What do we think? These would all be large. We have a disruptor on the stern. Actually, wait, here's what we'll do. For that central spot there, right there in the middle, that's going to be that plasma accelerator. Then we're going to have 2 lasers there. Of course, the particle lance is up front. Oh. So, that thing is already in place. And then we're going to have, back here, we'll have this disruptor. So, now let's go ahead and put crystal forged plating on there. We don't need regenerative hull tissue, so we'll do a shield capacitor for the other one. And then just, well, do we really need a shield capacitor for battleships? I mean, they've got some shields, but yeah, let's do the shield capacitor a little bit. Let's at least give that a little bit of precedence. We actually don't have that much extra power. I'm surprised. Okay. And then this is going to be... I like it, Galvanic Champion. Or do we want to call it the Galvanic Marauder? Even better, let's just be straight up. Galvanic Lancer. Auto upgrade. Save. And we have one hell of a ship. Yeah, they all have roughly the same benefits. Yeah, I'm okay with that amount of shields being on it. So the Galvanic Lancer has been designed. And we need to queue some up, don't we? How about we queue up 10 of them? So we're just going to have 10 of each battleship type. Because we can afford to. We really can. Well, I do need to let some resources build up for a bit. I'll do that. Actually, no. You know what I can do? I've got so much energy. Rather than letting resources build up, let's just go here, trade for minerals. Look at that. Look at that. Now we can build all the ships we want, pretty much. Let's see. Shukon. Let's go ahead and do 3 on each world. Okay, then we just need to wait a bit and we'll be able to build the last one. Where is the Shukon system and what worlds are right next to it? Sheliak? Hang on. Hold that thought. There you are. I want to go ahead and build some additional construction yards there. Alright, so those won't take as long to build. Then we'll let some resources build up, and we will queue up a last one there. Actually, it looks like they will take a decent time to build, but we're still going to go for it. Galvanic Lancer. And they will all join with the fleet when done. Oh, I'm so happy. And we are just 43 months away from our first synchronicity tradition, as well as... What are we looking at here? Okay, we got another physics research boost, which helped, well, no, it didn't appear to help that much at all with enigmatic deflectors. Five months away from those advanced afterburners, though. So next episode, we are almost certain to get that Ascension perk. Oh, nice! We've got a ruined particle accelerator. We have discovered what appears to be the remains of a massive particle accelerator on Sabine Prime. It was found in a still radioactive region covered in massive bomb craters, suggesting the accelerator was considered a strategic target of great importance during the planet's nuclear war. We've already seen that event once, but now we have a second one. Where is it? Yep, it's right here. So that gives us additional research. So we can go ahead and... Well, it's already being worked, so... Alright, cool. Have I not cleared any of this? Yeah, all this needs to be cleared. What you doing, guys? You're slacking. This needs to be done yesterday. Okay, on that note, we are almost 28 minutes into the episode. I will go ahead and cut this one here. In the next one, I am going to build those Galvanic Lancers, and then we're going to think quite seriously, finally, about assimilating the Fyaslevin Trade Union, because forget anything the Groknaploran have anything to say about it. Forget anything that they have to say about it. There's nothing that's going to be able to stop us from assimilating them, especially when they're all the way across the galaxy. Let's also see how we compare to the Mawir now, out of curiosity. Their technology level is still superior compared to ours, but their fleet power is only superior now, so if we continue to build ships and continue to be able to support them, we might be able to take on the Mawir before long, assuming we don't get an endgame event first. But I'm going to continue in this empire building mode for a bit because I'm frankly enjoying the hell out of it. Like, there's just so much happening as far as just exponential growth and all of these, you know, new worlds that we're adding, and it's just really cool. This is one of my favorite ways to play strategy games. I like games like Stellaris that have so much diplomacy built into them that you're not just constantly fighting, and that when you do fight, you feel like you've built up something that's worth fighting for. So that's kind of the mode that I'm in right now. And look, the Mawir have completely surrounded this little territory of the Ultra Unity. You guys need to get on your frickin' ball game. They're going to just surround that territory and come all the way up to this border if you're not careful. So we're going to need to colonize some worlds out here as well so that we can hold them in from taking this part of the galaxy. We might even be able to get to these out here if possible. We need that extra influence in order to make that happen, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.